Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to another episode review of Last Man on Earth. Today's episode is called Crickets, and I think this is like the fifth one. So, anyways, here we go. So, first things first, we start off with Phil returning. Phil with his return. Now he's actually able to go in the lounge area, which he tries to mend the bridges some. Gail kind of treats him like a butler. I was kind of going to get the idea of technically everyone's going to treat him like a butler. She's like, I want to have some wine. You would figure everyone else is going to be like, yep, get our drinks and everything. And just, you know. But, anyways, there's one thing I don't know is the whole why did Phil did the kid thing. That was weird. That was just out of nowhere. I have no idea why he did that. So, anyways, he did some kind of crazy kid thing, and I'm like, whatever. Anyways, the thing happens is crickets. You can hear crickets, and they were just happy that there was crickets showing up. And then next thing you know it, Carol makes a cricket casserole. Wow. Wow. That was messed up. I thought they were just gonna enjoy the crickets, but apparently Carol just straight up killed them. And what she did was this is talk about the harsh truth about their food options. The fact that the cans are somewhat, out of date and everything else, and explain that the cow might die eventually. And then it's like, wow, just straight up wow on that. So, anyways, no one wants to eat this casserole. I don't blame them. When it comes to cooking and stuff, I would say Gail is number one, reigns supreme. While Carol, on the other hand, well, Carol's good, but it's only when she's in love. I guess the other Phil was able to give her something that she can't do alone or with the actual Phil. That's kind of sad. Anyways, Phil nudges everyone to try to eat some, and well, they kind of do it. They kind of do it. So next we see Phil actually hunting for more crickets, and he comes up with another weird joke that was kind of weird. He's trying to figure out jokes to actually talk about so they can, get everyone come together because of laughter. But yeah, that joke kind of sucked. Anyways, Phil spots Todd just like in the promo, and Phil decides to snoop around in his house that Todd actually went into. So Phil finds what Todd has in the house that he always goes to, and it's a deep freezer. And I have a deep freezer. As soon as we clean it, we're actually going to sell it for $100. Yeah, I know what deep freezers are, and deep freezers are very, very cool. They actually keep things super cold. So chances are, whatever's in there, it's going to last months and months on end. So if they find meat, they could actually put in there and it'll be safe for months. Unless a freaking stupid hurricane. Shoot. Don't get me started on that. But anyways, so at the secret place, yeah, deep freezer. So next up is Carol wants to make cricket poppers. Todd says he's not hungry. Gail and Erica tries to salvage chowder, and everyone's kind of like thumbs down in the whole cricket thing. Yeah. And besides, Todd already ate, so he secretly ate and he tries to make some cover up. But anyways, the other Todd is okay with anything Carol makes. Of course he is. And of course, it looks like Melissa cut open her finger, and well, we'll find out that Carol is not good at blood at all. So that's like a thank goodness Phil was not hurt at all. Because if Phil was hurt and was bleeding, that means that it's game over for Phil because she can't do anything about the blood. Well, she could. Maybe love will help, but still, my gosh. But anyways, so Phil confronts Todd, and we're like, "What's in the What's in the freezer? What's in the freezer?" And it turns out to be bacon, bunches and bunches of bacon. But of course, well, we only just see wrappers. There's still some bit of bacon left. So Phil plays with Todd a little bit on telling, and Phil actually keeps Todd's secret and indulges with Todd on the bacon. Phil tries to ask about Melissa, but of course Todd just says, don't. Todd is very point blank on this. All he says is, it's just about the bacon. Your friendship doesn't even matter either. So, wow. Now that's messed up, point blank on that. All right. Carol talks to Melissa about Erica and the other Phil situation. It's kind of a bit of an ouch moment where Carol said Melissa dresses boringly. Yeah, that had to be a total ouch moment. And then later you have Melissa who is suspicious on Todd, and Phil tries to cover up the fullness of them both because they already ate bacon, and Todd said I might be coming down with something. Phil says I might be coming down with it too. So they're trying to cover up how full they are from the bacon. But anyways, Carol confronts Erica and it fails. Kinda fails. Because she was trying like to say, don't blame the girl that he was with before, blame the man. He's the one who left you. But anyways, Todd and Phil are cooking together, making lots of bacon combinations. Melissa gets Gail to sew her up. Gail is kind of drunk when she actually is about to do it. And you have Todd and Phil talking again. And Phil is actually trying to tell Todd, dude, this is not you. Remember what you are? You're a hero. You need to get rid of all this evidence and give them all the bacon that we have left. And he was like, no. He said he's in too deep. No, it's all about the bacon. So he actually was having a freaking selfish moment here. It's kind of, yeah, you would figure everyone else would be, but of course they didn't even get to hear that part of where maybe, I don't even think they can't even connect the dots right now because they're still gun-ho on the bias of what they think of Phil. So, well, anyways, Erica actually confronts the other Phil. Oh man, yeah, she just had added on him. And then, of course, Melissa added salt by saying, burn! Yep, I figured Melissa is one of these types, and she kind of sucks. Anyways, Phil is getting rid of the evidence. Then Phil frames Todd on the bacon delivery. Yes, so there's the last bit of bacon. He puts it on the table and wrapped in a bow and writes something about it. And then Todd is so hating him on the inside, saying, oh my gosh, how could you? Oh my gosh. And apparently he really fears just the fact of the rest of the bacon, all that evidence can be found. And apparently, yeah, Phil got rid of all of it, but he saw a jet ski and decided to use the jet ski to get rid of it instead of just burying it. So the funny part is that the jet ski returns, which is total crap because come on, the jet ski has no freaking way, shape, or form to be able to actually turn back around. It most likely should have been gone, straight up gone, going in a straight line. But of course, I don't really know. I never ever owned a jet ski or even rode a jet ski, so I'm not sure on how it actually would go. But I figure if no one's touching the throttle to turn it, it most likely will just go in a straight line and never be seen again. Well, anyways, Melissa is being Melissa yet again, and Phil then turns on Todd, but it turns out no, he didn't. He actually said he was the one who ate the bacon. He's the one who did it. Of course, I figured this was a messed up loophole. I was kind of playing around with it, saying, what if he blames himself for it? But the thing is that he's been chained up and locked up for a week or so, or a few days. So when he returned, he couldn't actually have eaten that all by himself. But on the other hand, I guess he could have had like a little bit of time. But of course, it's like, how could someone not actually see him come out of the RV and go into a house? So it's like, yeah, he's no good tight alibi on saying he did it. But anyways, Todd was so touched on the lie in the story that Phil told the people, the others. But of course, Melissa and the others did not believe it. They did not buy it, especially Melissa didn't buy it. Todd breaks down and he basically says that he did it, he ate it, and he's like, I'm so fat. Of course, the fat guy would eat it. And he also admits that Phil was there too and ate some of it, even though. Why didn't you actually admit the part of where Phil tried to tell you should come clean and share everything with the rest of the guys? He didn't even say that. He didn't even mention that, which was kind of messed up in a way. But hey, they kind of can see. Yeah, they still most likely can't even see what Phil did technically. So sadly, that's messed up. But anyways, so oh my gosh. So Todd said, I'll accept any punishment. How it ends is this, is that they are both stuck in the stocks. Wow. So they created a brand new stock for freaking Todd, and apparently this is how they're going to punish people. These now is that they're gonna have stocks. So that's a bit messed up, and of course, at least the thing I should point out is that their friendship grew. So, meanwhile, when this actually is airing, we're gonna have 2 weeks of nothing. 2 weeks of nothing. So we're going to see what happens in 2 weeks. So that's kind of cool. So you're not going to see any review from me unless there's something exclusive. But anyways, thank you for watching, and make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Oh my gosh, I actually said that. And just tell me what you guys think about this freaking episode. Thank you for watching, and have a great